Hello,
Hiya, how's it
Lydia.
going? How are you?
Good, thank you. I'm good, thank you. Greetings to you from Rotorua.
Oh, greetings from you from Hamilton.
Nice. Thank you for joining me and allowing me to conduct this exclusive interview with you. And firstly, I would like to get you to introduce yourself to our international pageant lovers.
Awesome. So I'm Lydia Smit. I'm the current Miss International New Zealand 2022. Very exciting. I live in Hamilton, New Zealand, Aotearoa, land of the long white cloud. I work for a company called Mevo Limited, which is car sharing. So think Lime scooters, but four wheels. I am currently studying two qualifications in project management. I have an extreme focus on mental health and well-being, so that's my main focus throughout my reign of 2022 and beyond and before. Yeah, so that's a little bit about me.
Amazing stuff, amazing stuff. So tell us about your whole pageant experience. I believe you competed in Miss Universe New Zealand a couple of years back. So how has it been since then?
It's been amazing. My pageant journey started back when I did a Miss Teen Hamilton. I think it was like 20. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to get the wrong year, but I was very young, and then loved it and loved the aspect of it. Just grows your skills, like your interview skills, your public speaking, like all that type of stuff. And I'm a people person. I love meeting new people, so it was just a way of doing that as well. I then went on to do a smaller pageant called Miss Face of Beauty New Zealand when I was 16 or 17, and I
Hmm.
won that one. So I went over to Taiwan for three weeks and competed internationally there. And my best friend to this day, I met in that pageant, Miss Australia of the year, Madison. So we still talk like every week. I'm pretty sure she'll be my one of my bridesmaids. It's an amazing experience, and it wouldn't take it back for anything. And then yes, had a bit of a break and did Miss Universe New Zealand in 2019. Again, amazing experience. Still friends with like quite a few of the girls. I'm actually going to see one in a couple of weekends' time because I found out my
Wow.
partner lives just down the road from her. So crazy small world New Zealand is. Yeah,
Yes,
and
absolutely.
that's a little bit about my pageant journey.
Nice. So what inspired you to join to do pageants? As we know that pageantry is not a big thing here in New Zealand, but what inspired you to do pageantry?
Oh, it's I think pageantry gets a huge bad rap. I did an interview even just a couple of months ago, and all of the questions were just negative leading, and it was horrible because they're all like, oh well, isn't it just about bikini and on stage and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, no,
Yes.
like that's a little aspect of it, but it's not even about the bikini body. It's about confidence and
Exactly.
inner beauty. Like there's so much more to it, and yeah, they're not very, I think, widely followed in New Zealand. But at the same time, I think if you had Miss New Zealand like televised every year, 100% it would be followed. It's so interesting, and there's so many different
I can
aspects to
agree.
it. Yeah, there's so many different aspects to it, and it's all about your interview, your confidence, like how you are with other people, how you are with the other girls. Like in most of the competitions, the other girls vote for different girls for different things as well. So you can't just be
Yes.
that one in the corner that's in it to win it, and not conversating and not being a nice person. It doesn't matter how pretty or beautiful you are if you don't have the inner to match it. So yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. I agree. So tell us about your preparations towards Miss International and also about what your advocacy is around.
So my preparation, that is dusting off my social speaking, public speaking abilities. So I used to do a whole lot of stuff at school, and I sing, so I used to perform in front of the school and all that type of stuff. But yeah, so it's getting back on that bandwagon and doing work with Brave, the charity. It's all around sexual harm awareness and prevention, and educating around consent. So I do work with Jess Tyson on that. She's a beautiful human, and she's one of our previous Miss New
Yes.
Zealands. Yes.
Yes.
And then I also, through working with her, she tells her story, and I also talk about mental health and supporting others, you know, through that. And if someone comes to you, and how to handle that situation, and making sure you look after yourself as well. So that leads into, I suppose, my advocacy is through Miss International this year. The whole focus is around the Sustainable Development Goals, which are, there's 17 of them. They're all different. There's, you know, life on land, life underwater, climate action, sustainable cities, health and well-being. There's so many of them, and they all intertwine. So all of us delegates from the different countries kind of focus on the ones that speak out to us. So for me personally, it is health and well-being, and mixing that in with mental health and just health in general, and looking after mind, body, soul, inner and out, and then also sustainable cities, because my whole job is around, you know, sustainable transport and bringing cars off the road, and creating more space for parks and living areas and all that type of stuff. So those are my two that I'm focusing on.
Nice. That's totally commendable. So what is it that you're looking forward to most about Miss International and competing in a internationally renowned Grand Slam pageant?
I know. There are so many things that I can't wait. I can't wait to meet all my pageant sisters in person. I talked to so many of them already, and I can't wait to just see them in person and hug them, and have that and share that journey with them. Also, the experience of obviously going to Japan. It's a country that's always been on, you know, my bucket list to visit. So I can't wait for that.
I know.
Yeah. There's so much, but and the food. I love Japanese food, so I'm very excited for that too.
Yeah. So you've been learning a bit of Japanese in
Oh,
your preparation?
trying to. So I downloaded it on, you know, Duolingo, the app, and I've been trying to learn it through there. But you learn obviously all the characters and stuff first. But
Yes.
I do know, you know, like Konnichiwa, watashi wa Lydia desu, yoroshiku onegai shimasu, which is just saying, hello, I'm Lydia, you know, it's lovely to meet you. So that's my little bit, and then I can count to 20 and a couple of other, you know, little lame things that you learn when you're first learning a language. But so I'm trying to learn that and doing my best, and just learning the key phrases, and so I can be respectful over there, and, you know, respect their culture and their language, and be myself and put it in their zone, rather than trying to turn their zone into something I'm comfortable with.
Absolutely amazing. So I have been noticing a lot on my news feed, because I follow a whole lot of other pageant portals and pageant enthusiasts, and a lot of them have put you in their hot picks, top picks, leaderboards, whatever you call them. But you have been listed in many, including my own. How does that feel for you, and what kind of pressure does that put on oneself?
Oh, that's interesting, because all of these pages, you know, you yourself have one of the pages, and you all look for different things, and so I just take it as a compliment, and I don't know if you're the saying, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Like, you know, you take it in for what it is, and you thank those people for their support. And like I said, it's a massive compliment to see that out of, you know, 80 of the different countries, that this person or this group of people are putting you in their top 20 or their top 10 or whatever it is. But not letting that, you know, go to my head or give me overconfidence or anything.
Absolutely.
And just taking it how it is and saying thank you. Yeah.
I think that's the beauty too about Kiwi pageant, you know, contestants, is that you know, pageant or New Zealand contestants are always, you know, known for being humble and for being, you know, really down to earth. You know, I think that's a very good quality to have. But, you know, it'll be good to also see, you know, our national representatives, you know, slowly grasp onto that, you know, the whole glamour side of it, and, you know, and just be more socially active, I suppose, you know, because yeah, and like going back to what we said, what you said earlier about the misconception about pageants, and you know, like that's, you know, and this is what motivates me to be able to promote not only pageants but pageant contestants, is to, you know, break that stigma, you know, around, you know, that whole negative pageant stigma, you know, and it's all about, you know, for me is breaking it, because I've noticed, you know, because I've approached many New Zealand girls, you know, would you be interested in doing some training towards national pageants? And they're like, oh, it's not really my thing. And people have these kind of predictions about it. And, you know, I'm not sure I'm for it, kind of thing. So, yeah, it is really sad to see. But I am so happy that Megan has taken on the New Zealand franchise for Miss International. Very unfortunate with the whole change of, you know, the whole pageant system in New Zealand. You know, people have dropped franchises. You know, we no longer have a Miss World New Zealand or a Miss Universe New Zealand, but hopefully we do sometime in the future.
I hope they come back. I mean, like it's beautiful to have these different pageants around, and obviously Jess Tyson through Miss World started Brave and started that whole charitable trust. And I
Yes,
mean,
exactly.
potentially without like the platform and the confidence that that gave her, she may or may not have made Brave and like made the huge dent that she's made in that realm. And she's doing amazing things, and that's like a lot of that is a credit to her, obviously, and it's a credit to her having that backing of pageants, and like that has enabled her to give her that voice, and potentially she might not have had that otherwise. And I plan to do
Definitely.
a similar thing. I plan to use this, you know, for the benefit and not just for the 12 months that you have the crown or the title, and see what I can do with it and see the dent, the social and economical dent I can make with it.
Nice, nice. So, who is your most inspirational international beauty queen winner or contestant, and why?
I love, and I get the last name wrong every time, but Kylie Vivosa. She is one
Nice.
of the, yes, so she is one of the previous Miss International winners from the Philippines, and she has her own work around mental health, so I can relate to her a lot on that level, and she just stands for a lot of the similar things that I stand for. So I quite like
Amazing.
watching what she's doing and how she's doing it and following her journey quite closely. And yeah, I really look up to her, and she's lovely. And of course she's beautiful, but you know, it's more about what she's doing with the platform that she's been given. Yeah.
Yes. So, around mental health, let's talk about cyberbullying. And you know, so as we know
Mm.
that cyberbullying affects many international contestants, and the sad thing about cyberbullying, especially in the pageant community, is that a lot of the cyberbullying comes within the actual pageant community itself. Or you have feuds between countries, who go against contestants from other countries and all that kind of stuff. What is your thoughts around cyberbullying in regards to pageantry?
I mean, it's horrible, and you do get some not videos. You do get some messages or people commenting every now and then. Like I personally haven't got too much of it, but you do get the odd comment. It's like, oh, you know, they're either dissing how you look or comparing you to another country queen, or they're going, you know, they've got it, you haven't, sort of thing. But I mean, again, I like take it with a grain of salt. I rationalize it and bring it back into that person doesn't know me as a person. They don't know my pageant
Definitely.
sisters, like who I care about and who I conversate with and who I choose to give my time and energy to. So I try and keep a bit of a narrow focus and block that out and take the constructive criticism from people I care about and people that I respect their opinion from, because I don't know those people as much as they don't know me.
Nice. What Here's just a random question. What is one random fact about you, and what's one of your hidden talents?
Oh, okay. Hidden talents. Random fact. Random fact. I can't stand coriander as a bit of a random fact. It
Wow,
tastes like
really?
soap. It tastes like soap to me. Apparently it's a genetic thing. I'm unsure. But and hidden talent. It's probably more so hidden now, but a lot of people don't know that I used to sing, and I mean I still dabble, in the car and things like that. But I used to do it all the time, and now when people hear me sing, they're like, "Oh, you sing?" And I'm kind of like, "Oh yeah, that's right." Like I forgot that I don't do it that often anymore, so no one really knows. But yeah.
Wow, that's awesome to hear. Nice. So, what kind of music do you sing, or what kind of music inspires you?
It's funny because I love to sing like deep ballads and tug on the heartstrings and tug on the tearjerkers. So I love singing Adele. Just goes with the territory of the type of music she sings. But in
Yes.
terms of music I'm into, I love all types of music. My phone is a dangerous place when it's on shuffle because it'll just go from country to R&B to hits to Rolling Stones to Eagles, and it'll just go all around the place. And my friends are like, "What is
Yes,
happening
the broad
on
range.
your What is happening on your phone? I don't understand your music taste." I was like, "Yeah, because I just like everything. If I'm in a mood, I might do a playlist, but for the most part, I'm like shuffle."
Nice. So, what is your go-to playlist, or what's your go-to song? That you like to go to for inspiration, motivation, whatever it is.
Ooh, I can't remember the name of it. It was one. It's kind of sad. Well, it's not kind of sad, but back in uni, we had this extremely intense paper, and it was like an uplifting song. It was kind of like a "everything's gonna be all right" song because I just remember my paper
Okay.
at uni was very much attacking my mental health, absolutely, and giving me not so much sleep. But yeah, so I used to turn to that song all the time. But it's gone from me. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, it's definitely the one I used to be like, I need to feel better. I'm gonna put on this song.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah. Final question. Final question is what what words of inspiration do you have for New Zealand pageant inspirants?
Ooh, to people that are thinking of entering. Is that yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, just do it. Don't think about it. Just absolutely give it a crack. It is one of the most amazing experiences that I could have ever done. I've talked to a few friends into doing them along the way as well, which back in when I used to do a couple of teen ones, I brought a couple of friends along with me. I was like, do this, you'll have fun. It'll be a great day. You'll meet some people. So yeah,
No.
just do it, give it your all, and embrace what you have and don't compare yourself to other people because all sorts of people are looking for different things and just put your best foot forward.
Nice. What great words of inspiration. What great words of inspiration. And I'm super excited for you. Like, it's been a while since we've seen a Kiwi represent our country in a Grand Slam pageant. So I'm very
Yeah.
excited for you. If you need any tips or, just any advice where pageants are concerned, just contact me.
I
But
know who to
anyway,
call.
Lydia, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Anyway, Lydia, thank you so much for taking the time to partake in this interview. It will be uploaded to YouTube for those who want to watch it on demand. But anyway, thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your evening and much love.